The Christmas Tree Hunt. Planning the Christmas tree hunt. It was early December, and the Smith family was getting excited about the holiday season. Christmas was only a few weeks away, and the family had a special tradition every year, going out to find the perfect Christmas tree. "Let's go this weekend to find our tree," John suggested one evening. "There's a beautiful tree farm not far from here." Lily's eyes lit up. "I love picking out the Christmas tree. Can we get a really big one this year?" Jack grinned. "And we can decorate it with lights and ornaments. I want to put the star on top." Emily nodded. "It sounds like a plan. We'll pack some hot chocolate and snacks for the trip. It'll be a fun day in the forest." With the plan in place, the family was ready for their annual Christmas tree hunt. Getting ready for the trip. The next morning, the family prepared for their adventure. They dressed warmly in coats, scarves, gloves, and boots because it was cold outside. "Don't forget the thermos of hot chocolate," Emily reminded John as she packed a basket with cookies and sandwiches for lunch. Jack grabbed the saw they would need to cut down the tree. "I'm ready to find the perfect tree," he said, excited. Lily brought along her camera. "I want to take pictures of the forest and the trees we look at," she said. "This will be a Christmas to remember." Once everything was ready, the family got into the car and drove to the tree farm, singing Christmas carols along the way. Arriving at the tree farm. After a short drive, the family arrived at the tree farm. It was a large forest filled with rows and rows of Christmas trees of all sizes. The air was crisp, and the ground was covered in a light dusting of snow. "Look at all these trees," Jack said, his breath visible in the cold air. "There are so many to choose from." Lily smiled. "I think we're going to find the perfect tree here." The owner of the farm greeted them with a smile. "Welcome. You can choose any tree you like. When you find the right one, just cut it down and bring it to the front." Emily handed Jack the saw. "Let's go find our tree." Searching for the perfect tree. The family began walking through the tree farm, looking at all the different trees. There were small trees, tall trees, skinny trees, and wide trees. Each tree looked beautiful in its own way. But they wanted to find the one that was just right for their living room. "This one is nice," John said, pointing to a tall, full tree. "What do you think?" Lily tilted her head. "It's pretty, but maybe it's a little too tall. It might not fit in our house." Jack ran over to another tree. "How about this one? It's smaller, but it looks really nice." Emily smiled. "That's a good option. Let's keep looking and see if we find anything better." The family continued their search, walking through the snow-covered trees, laughing and talking about which tree would be perfect. Finding the perfect tree. After walking for a while, they came across a beautiful tree that stood out from the rest. It was the perfect size, tall enough to make a statement but not too big to fit in their living room. The branches were full and evenly spaced, making it ideal for hanging ornaments. "This is it," John said, admiring the tree. "It's just the right size, and it looks perfect." Lily took out her camera and snapped a picture. "It's beautiful. This is the one." Jack held up the saw. "Let's cut it down." With John's help, Jack carefully cut the tree down. The tree fell gently onto the snowy ground, and the family cheered. "We did it," Jack said, smiling. "We found the perfect tree." A picnic in the snow. After cutting down the tree, the family decided to take a break and enjoy the picnic Emily had packed. They found a cozy spot under a tall pine tree and laid out a blanket on the snow. Emily poured hot chocolate into mugs for everyone, and they sipped the warm drink while enjoying the cold, crisp air. "This hot chocolate is perfect," Lily said, warming her hands around the mug. "And the cookies taste even better out here in the snow." Jack took a bite of his sandwich. "This is the best picnic ever," he said between bites. The family laughed and talked about their plans for decorating the tree when they got home. Bringing the tree home. Once they finished their picnic, the family loaded the tree onto their car and drove home. When they arrived, they brought the tree into the living room and set it up in the corner by the window. "It looks even more beautiful in our house," Emily said, admiring the tree. "I can't wait to decorate it." John helped adjust the tree to make sure it was standing straight. "It's perfect. Now, let's get out the decorations." Decorating the tree. That evening, the family gathered in the living room to decorate the Christmas tree. They brought out boxes of ornaments, lights, and tinsel that they had collected over the years. Lily carefully hung shiny red and gold ornaments on the branches. "These are my favorite ornaments," she said, smiling. "They make the tree look so festive." Jack helped John string the lights around the tree. "I'll plug them in," Jack said, and when he did, the tree lit up with bright, colorful lights. Emily placed tinsel on the branches, making the tree sparkle. "It's coming together beautifully," she said. "Now, we just need the finishing touch." Finally, it was time to put the star on top of the tree. Jack had been waiting for this moment all day. "I'll put the star on," Jack said, standing on a stool to reach the top of the tree. He carefully placed the star on the highest branch, and everyone stepped back to admire their work. The finished tree. The Smith family stood back and looked at the fully decorated tree. It was glowing with lights, shining ornaments, and the star on top made it look magical. "It's the most beautiful Christmas tree we've ever had," Lily said, her eyes sparkling with joy. John nodded. "I think we chose the perfect tree this year." The family sat down in the living room, admiring the tree as they listened to Christmas music and talked about their favorite holiday memories. "I can't wait for Christmas morning," Jack said, looking at the tree. "It's going to be so special." Christmas Eve by the tree. As Christmas Eve approached, the family continued to enjoy their beautiful tree. On the night before Christmas, they sat together in the living room, with the tree lights twinkling softly in the background. "This has been such a wonderful holiday season," Emily said, sipping a cup of hot cocoa. "I'm so glad we found the perfect tree." Lily smiled. "The tree makes the house feel so cozy and festive." Jack yawned, feeling tired but happy. "I'm ready for Christmas morning. I can't wait to see what Santa brings." The family spent the rest of the evening enjoying the peaceful holiday atmosphere, grateful for their time together and the memories they had made.